Well, guys, this is it. The big one. And I really mean the big one. The sequel that we have all been waiting for the last 14 years. Let's wrap up Disney Year Part 3 of the Pixar films with the newest one that I have been waiting for so long. Disney Pixar's The Incredibles 2. This film, oh my god. Well, let's talk about what I thought about the last film. And I already did say it about my Disney Year Part, and I already did say it for my review the other day. I still consider the first Incredibles movie to be the absolute best Pixar film. It wasn't quite as great as The Iron Giant like Brad Bird directed, but it was still it's still a perfect movie. This one, it's even better than the last film. Yup. I knew from the first trailer that I saw this film. Well, actually, I knew from the trailers that I knew I was going to be so excited for this one. I knew this was going to be great. Seriously exceeded my expectations. I had such a blast with this movie. And it's been a while since I've seen a Brad Bird film in theaters, because almost 3 years ago I did see the Iron Giant Signature Edition in theaters at Gillette Stadium. So, oh my god, I extremely loved this movie. It is both of these films are the absolute best Pixar films so far. Now, in this one especially. The story, of course, opens up where it last left off with the first film. They basically, they do try to stop the underminer, but he escaped. They get arrested, and then they got let go. But then, when their friend, Rick, played this time by Jonathan Banks, or it's Rick's the one who erases memories, and then pay to keep the company quiet, and then pay damages and relocate the family and stuff. His company got shut down. But a little bit after that, they go Frozone, played again by Samuel Jackson, tells Elastigirl, and Mr. Incredible, played again by Holly Hunter and Craig T. Nelson. They are invited to a corporate building, where they meet a guy named Winston, played by Bob Odenkirk, and his sister, Evelyn, played by Catherine Kinnear. They basically hire Elastigirl to do some missions because they want to do everything in their power. Well, especially Winston, to make superheroes legal again. At first she doesn't agree, but Mr. Incredible actually wants her to do it, and then he can be able to take care of the kids this time. So it is always going to be like a role reversal of the last film. So basically she agrees. Always then Mr. Incredible is home with the kids, trying to take care of Dash with his homework, help Violet with his crush, or that I won't give anything away, but something happened. And also helping out with Jack, or trying to raise him, and also trying to get used to his new powers. While that's going on, Elastigirl is trying to figure out the mystery of a new villain called the Screenslaver. So she basically tries to stop the Screenslaver, but there's also a bit of a big twist at the end. And no, I won't give it out anywhere here. So, oh my god, I had so much a blast with this one. When the film actually started, there's actually a Disney logo variation with this. For example, remember how in the Jungle Book live-action remake a couple years ago, they did it was basically 2D animated? This one was similar, but basically doing the traditional Disney logo thing, but in 2D animation. But also doing it in black and red, and some of it yellow, and one thing white. But it was really cool. I thought it was really awesome. This is actually not the first time that was done a Disney logo variation from Brad Bird, because Tomorrowland had that. It was basically the entire city of Tomorrowland. But it was really cool to see a Disney logo variation, and including the Pixar logo variation as well. The Pixar, of course, does the exact same thing, but they changed the color a little bit. Red and black. So, when the film Oh well, when the title screen popped up, doing da 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 da. When it did that, I literally went, "Wow!" Oh, and I clapped my hands like, "Yes, finally!" Oh, yeah, and from the very minute, every single last second, never felt bored. Nothing felt very forced. Oh, it's just constant fun, and I mean extremely constant fun. On the parts with Elastigirl are a ton of fun, especially with the action scenes, and the parts with Mr. Incredible are absolutely hilarious. I mentioned in my trailer reviews of this film that I actually thought there were great comedic possibilities with this one, on like how Mr. Incredible would be taking care of the kids. Boy, did it really work for me. Oh my god, I had laughed so hard in a lot of scenes in this movie. This film, the first one was funny, very hilarious. This one was really, really hilarious. I mean, especially with the scenes with Jack, which I won't dare talk about it, but oh my god, when you see this film, you probably know what I'm talking about. Oh, we do see Edna Mode, played also, again, by the film's director, Brad Bird. And, of course, she's funny as hell. And a lot of fun to watch. There's a very adorable scene with her and Jack, and trust me, when you see that part, it's friggin' priceless as hell. Like, you're gonna go, oh my god, that's friggin' adorable. So, yeah. And we do get to see some new heroes, like a girl named Void, Brick, hold on, I'm trying to figure out what the other ones are. There's also this old guy, the Reflex guy, I think, and this Crushing guy. Oh, yeah, and this Owl guy as well. Oh, but the only ones I know, and also this electric guy, but the only ones I know are, the one I know the most was Void, known as Karen, played by Sophia Butch, which I never really heard of her before. But anyway, but yeah, the animation, oh my god, it is actually the best I've seen from Pixar, and definitely the best looking animation I've seen from Brad Bird. I mean, wow, it's so brilliantly animated. I'd be lying if I said this one almost came close to being as good as the Iron Giant. It's just that Iron Giant was just so groundbreaking with the relationship between the boy and the robot. Especially with beautifully well-crafted hand-drawn animation. This one is definitely the best 3D animated Brad Bird film so far. And, oh man, I just don't know what else to say about it. It's just so good. No, so excellent. If there was any, as much as I don't have any problem with this movie, but there's only one teeny gripe with the film, that would be with the villain. A pretty good villain, I will admit, and interesting, and they do show a really good backstory. But, yeah, let's just say that Syndrome was still the best villain in Pixar history, as well as one of my favorite villains. But still a good villain, an interesting one too. And the plan is pretty diabolical. Seems cliched, but pretty diabolical. It is definitely like a role reversal of the first film. But honestly, they actually do quite a bit with it. A lot of the story does seem similar to the first, but at least they add new things to it. Really a lot of new things to it. Finding Dory did kind of fall into that trap, but it kind of a little bit focused on some nostalgia. This one doesn't necessarily focuses on nostalgia, or with an exception with a few scenes, but oh man. I just really wanted to see this movie with a huge expectation, and they've truly showed why I wanted to see a sequel to this. Both these two films are the best Pixar films you'll ever want to go watch. If you haven't seen it yet, do watch it. It is worth both full admission. I actually want to go see this movie right now again. This time in IMAX. Well, probably won't, but I really want to go see this movie in theaters again. Maybe at the Menden Drive-In Theater. So, yeah. go out right now. Go see it right now. You're gonna extremely enjoy this movie like how I did. Alright, and if you have seen it yet, what did you think about it? Please comment below. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. And I am the Bostonian Critic, and I will see you later on. Thank you so much for joining me for Disney Year Part 3 of the Pixar films. Well, I will see you in another couple of months. And I will be talking about the Disney Toon Studio movies. So, I am the Bostonian Critic, and I am signing out. Do take care.